Hey guys, I am back with this is my second trading video, I think. And I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a week. I did pre-record this video, and then I was explaining everything, and it turns out the video is 23 minutes long. So I'm gonna try to get into this so it's not that long. And you can check the comment section below where I'll have a pinned comment explaining everything, and I'll probably be in the description too. So let's get started. Oh, I'm so forgetful. Before we start, I wanna show you what we're going to be doing. It's going to be different from last time. In this top bar, we're going to be adding the total value I have won through all the trades, so basically throughout this whole video. And then in this calculator, it's going to be the value I win in each individual trade, where we will add up all the items, etc. Alright, so start with this one. This one was 20 plus, this at the time was 25. It recently sold. It's 25 plus 20, that's already 65, and Valk is worth 65. I did add Robux, but I don't really count Robux in trades, so just ignore that. So I got 65 for 65 plus 5. So that was with 5,000 win, and I upgraded, and I got rid of bad demand. So that was a 5k win, but then he asked for a trade back, and I told him I didn't do trade backs, but I told him I would if he added. So then he added bucket onto it, and I got to keep the green face. So it was basically a free bucket in the face, which was 5 plus 7. So it was a free 12,000 I got there. Alright, now this one, you gotta keep in mind that these trades are a bit old because of the issues I was having. I wasn't really able to record. So this one is like 3 weeks old, so the values did change a bit at the time. This was 9 plus 2, which is 11, for 10 plus 2. This one was at like 1.7 rep, so it was higher. So then it was 10 plus 2. So that was a 1k win, but unfortunately now it seems to have lowered, but it's alright though since I don't even have that item anymore. What's this? Oh, this is a trade like the one you saw in the other video where I was pretty much just wrap trading Sinister Branches, but Sinister Branches are actually doing pretty good lately. They've been staying above 1,700 wraps, so if you do have a Sinister Branch, I recommend holding on to it for maybe a week or so just to see how it does, because I do believe that does have a chance of raising to 2,500, because right now I am not taking anything below 2k for my Sinister Branches. I'd probably take maybe like 3k, but nothing lower than that. So, oh yeah, that just cancels itself out because it's pretty much equal. This one was actually a decent trade. Clear that out. So this item, as you saw, I got it in the other trade. It was worth 10. Plus each of these is 3.5. 3.5 plus 3.5, which equals up to 17. But this hat alone is worth 18. And this is worth like, oh, this is worth 400. So 17 for 18 plus 0.4. So that was around a 1.5k win. And I also upgraded into that item. So plus 1.5 goes at the top. Oh, I'm just gonna round for most of these because I don't know, the decimals get too annoying and too complicated. Okay, this is also a good trade. Most of these trades I do, I don't really accept losses all too often. So as you see in most of my completed trades, I do end up winning. So this sword was 20, which of course the value changed now. It's like 21, and Optimus is on the verge of 21, so either it's like 21 for 21. So those two items cancel them out, so you can pretty much just take them out of the trade, and I got these 3 items for free. So it's like what, 1.2 plus 1.7 plus 1.2. And Mayday, I actually like Mayday because it does go good with the fedora, especially the, oh, I got one inbound, especially the classic fedora. It's just a pretty hat in general. So basically got a free 4,000 from that one trade alone. Even though they're not very good demand, they're still 4,000. And I also do like Optimist better than I like the Sword. Okay, now this one I do actually have to give credit to my friend Atomic Waldo. We were on Trade Hangout together, and this guy originally came up to him offering it to him, but then he said, no, go give it to Foods. So that was really nice for him to do. So it is 7 for 2.5 plus 3.5 plus 2.5 plus, and I'm just going to consider that, like, what, 1.5? Because that thing, it's unstable. Its wrap constantly goes up and down. So that was 10K for 7K. So that was like a nice 3,000 win on a bucket, which is a very good trade for the bucket hat, considering it's only worth 7,000. And also I did add Robux, but just don't count the Robux. Just do the value of the items. So this one was different. At the time, this item was like worth 1,000, not 1,000. It was worth 190, and this one was worth 250. And he was, it was his first limited. He was saving up Robux for it, and he seemed really nice. And he asked me originally if I could sell it for low, and I said I can't. But then he got this limited, and he asked me to trade, so I gave him his first one. It wasn't much. It was like 50, but still, it's his first one, So hopefully it starts him on a nice trading career. Okay, now let's tally up this one. 9 plus 2 plus, like, what, 0.2? 11.2 for, at the time, I don't know if that was 9 or 8, because it's very confusing. I'm just going to stay away from that hat from now on, because some people are like, it's 9, then some are 8, but then if you say it's 9 and they think it's 8, they're like, oh, you're sharking. It's so dumb. So just consider it 8. So what, we're at 11.2 for 8 plus 4.5. So that was a 1K win. It was like 1.3K, but I'm just gonna not deal with the small decimals. I'm just gonna skip the 0.5 or the 1. This one wasn't much of an upgrade though, because these two I thought were equal, so it's pretty much like giving a Sinister Branch and a Shaggy for our Virtual Commando, which was pretty good. Now this one, by the time of the trade, this face was at like 2,500 wrap, but now it dropped. I'm not sure why. So when we did it, these were around the same wrap. And this item, it has no demand. It's worth its wrap, along with these are worth their wrap as well. So as of now, it was a 1K win, but at the time, it was an equal trade, so I'm just gonna not put that in there. Now this one, I do sort of regret this one, because I did like bling. No matter how bad the demand was, I liked bling. It looked nice in my opinion, but a lot of people didn't want it, so oh well. But then I got this offer. He wanted it because of the wrap, and this item is worth 26,000, low demand, very low. And this item's worth 25,000, very high demand. And I got 500 Robux. So I was like, alright, because I know I could give this and get bling. It's a very, very high chance I could complete that trade again. So I was like, okay, but I will miss that bling. But I guess I technically did lose 1K. So let me just take that one off. And let's continue. What was this? Alright, so at the time, I thought Green Bandit was 9, but I guess it's 8, and it's all so confusing. Again, staying away from that stupid hat. So, it was 25 for 6 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6. So, 27 for 25, and I got some Robux. So, add another 2 onto that, which I thought was a 3, but stupid hat. Okay, so this one, people can argue that this is worth 5, which it has some demand, but demand isn't too great, so I think it's worth its wrap. And if it is, then all these items are pretty much worth their wrap. I think that one's worth 2, I'm not sure. So it's pretty much a 500 win out of the blue, but I did have to get 50 Robux, but I don't really care. So I guess add a 0.5 to that. Let's see this one. Oops, I went up too far. There we go. Now this one is a good trade. This is my first time ever owning this face. I like it, but the eyes are just a bit too low. It's the only thing that got me about it, but it was cool actually being able to own it. So it was 18 plus 9 plus 1. Speaking of 1, I'm surprised these rose. These are at like 1,000 now. Doing good. So that's 28 for 28. That was an equal upgrade into a larger item, which is always good. And so, since it was an equal upgrade and I didn't really win or lose anything, that just cancels itself out. Ooh, now with these two trades, they have a story. FNTW, he's actually a good friend of mine, and I've known him for, I don't know, a year now. And so, we trade together sometimes, and he offered me this for some Sinister Branches, and, I assumed it was worth, it's wrap, because, you know, it's a gear, it doesn't look like it has high demand or anything, and he also assumed it was his wrap, so I gave him, what was it I gave him? Clear, 2, plus 2, plus, like, what, 1.3, plus 0.3, so I gave him, like, 5.6 for it, so it's like, wrap for wrap. Not wrap for wrap, my bad. I gave him the value of its wrap, but then I went to check my value on rbx.rocks, and I saw that. I saw it was 8,000, and I was like, well, crap, so I texted him. I was like, hey, it's not worth 6,000, it's worth 8,000. You just took a loss. Do you want to trade back? And he said, it was okay, and then I just ended up giving him a Sinister Branch for like 1k, so then I added on an extra 1,000 onto that. So I was already at 5.6 plus like what, 1,000? So it was 6.6 for 8, which was good. What's that, around like a 1.5 one? 1.5. But that gear does have low demand, that's the issue with it. I don't know if I will get 8k out of it unless I find like a .rocks user, but I even like the way it looks. It looks alright. Also, I think he has like about 120,000 value, 120,000 wrap and 150,000 value, so if you guys are interested in his items, feel free to send him a couple trades. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Now this was at the point where I'm just like, okay, screw it, this hat is worth 8. I didn't want to bother with it anymore, so it was 8 plus 1, which is 9 for 9, and so it was an equal upgrade, which, you know, cancels itself out. This hat, it was on as 3k on .rocks, but I guess now it's 2.5, is it? Yeah, I guess they lowered it. Don't really know why. So, my friend, he gave it to me for 2.7. So I only owe P200, but I'm sure I can get 3k plus out of it. So, I'm not gonna add back, it's only like 300 won. This one, I was so happy I did this trade. I really wanted Yum. For just some reason that yesterday I really wanted it because I like Prankster, but the eyes are low. That's the one thing that bothers me. And Prankster doesn't really have so much of a good rep. I mean, Yum doesn't have a better rep either. I mean, Yum has a lot of people hating on it. But Yum goes good with the pink fedora. I've seen people with Yum and the fedora, and I'm just like, damn, that looks really good. So I was like, maybe I should get one. And I was looking at .rocks and saw a trade for it. And I bothered sending some people this trade, and the first person I sent it to actually accepted. So I was like, wow. So it was 3.5 plus 28 plus 100. So it was 131.5 for 130. So I did lose 1.5, so I guess I could just take that off the top. But I did upgrade, and Yum does get 5k plus OPs if you find the right person. You can even get 10k. Yum's a good face. It's a good item to trade off. This one was an equal upgrade as well. It was 8 plus, that was like 4, because you know, 4k wrap, plus 6, plus 18, and I added 50 Robux for 18. So that cancels itself out as well. So how much did I'm up to? I'm up to 24. So in total, since the last video, I have gained 24,000 value, which is very good. I am getting closer to my goal to 1,000,000 value, which hopefully next video I will be at 950,000 value. After this video, I'm probably going to go on to Trade Hangout and, try to get trades and whatnot. And my wrap is right now at 66695. So, I do have a screenshot of it at 6666663, and I just need 3 more for it to be all 6s, but I decided to jump down a couple hundred and ruin that. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And hopefully the new intro will be out soon. It's all I could really say. I'm having issues with it. It took days to render, and then it didn't save. So I'm not going to be working with that for right now. I'm just going to let it be. Anyways, bye guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video.